Point-and-click fans have been waiting for Return to Monkey Island for a very long time. Sure, a mere 13 years ago we were treated to Tales of Monkey Island, and it wasn't all bad, but the last Monkey Island proper, helmed by the original team, was way back in 1991. Infamously, Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge wrapped with a delightfully bewildering ending that left all who played it wanting more. Finally, that moment has come. 3 decades on, after effectively saying it would never happen, key members of the original Monkey Island team have now made the game that picks up on those closing moments of LeChuck's Revenge. Series creator Ron Gilbert is once more in charge, handling direction, design, and, with founding series scribe Dave Grossman, much of the writing. The composers and sound designers from the first 2 titles, Michael Land, Peter McConnell, and Clint Bayakian, are also back on deck. There's even some cherished names from the later games involved, including Dominic Armato, who voiced protagonist Guybrush Threepwood from 1997's The Curse of Monkey Island onwards. In spirit, at least, this is the real Monkey Island 3, the game everyone longed for after LeChuck's Revenge left us happily confused. Change and familiarity seems to be a founding design philosophy of the team's latest work, a theme that unites almost every element of their creation. It's a fascinating contradiction that captures so much of what Return to Monkey Island is, from its characters and narrative to the revised systems of interaction and puzzle solving. This is a consistently funny, sublime creation that feels every part the authentic Monkey Island experience. It is sharp, knowing, and brilliantly silly at times. It boils over with well-crafted puzzles, whilst being led by characters that seem to manage to simultaneously exist as pantomime pastiches and utterly convincing human entities. Guybrush, quite rightly, once more finds himself in pursuit of Monkey Island's infamous secret. LeChuck, too, has returned to the quest, and both, of course, remain besotted by Elaine Marley. Neither, meanwhile, has gained any real sense of what the secret of Monkey Island actually is. And yet, with the passage of time, new figures have risen to power, upsetting the traditions and conventions of Guybrush's world. As such, much of Return to Monkey Island is built from familiar settings that have subtly changed. However, new areas always feel fitting within the tone and lore of the series. Not to fret though, this is a straightforward point-and-click adventure game that plays just as genre devotees would expect it to. Throughout, the focus is on exploration and puzzle solving. Conversing with the game world's vast cast delivers the story, nudges you in the right direction, and seeds your mind with explicit goals and hints alike, guiding you through puzzles that see you variously hunt down keys, outwit those who stand in your way, extract information from the environments, and unpick a path to whatever Monkey Island's secret might ultimately be. Compared to the previous Monkey Island games, here the puzzles play out with a little more pace. It's not that this is a profoundly easier Monkey Island, rather there are less moments of getting snarled up around a single blocker to progress. The solutions are rarely anything obtuse, and Return is a game that makes you feel smart and capable rather than overwhelmed or unduly challenged. What sets this Monkey Island apart in its genre is a series of modernizations that are in equal parts subtle and impactful. From faster running to a casual mode to a new hint system which takes place in-game to keep you immersed, letting you choose how subtle or explicit the clues are. It removes a lot of frustrations for those limited on time, but the most noticeable modernization is of course the art. It's not pixelated, but this is a Monkey Island for 2022. And after a little time in the game, it's clear that it very much captures the form and feel of Gilbert's work. There's a gorgeous level of detail, right down to the incidental animated background moments such as busy columns of ants in the undergrowth, or the occasional shooting star that feels like a detail from a game from the 1990s. Whilst looking utterly contemporary, there's also some gorgeous lighting effects, exquisite composition and framing, and a delightful vibrancy of animation. Furthermore, and importantly, the art team have delivered something highly functional, where items and details pop, where the way forward is never too obvious or too obscure. There's no accounting for taste. If you don't like the art, you don't like it, but it sure as hell works. The audio too is remarkable, reworking the classic score in myriad ways to bring a bounty of tone, variety, and energy. The sound effects, from muttered conversations just off screen to audio beds rich in detail, are equally wonderful, giving Return to Monkey Island's world a tangible feel that really places you physically in the scenes.
Where was I?
Looks like a mugshot.
Seems like a lot, but okay.
Are Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
To find problems, there's a need to dig fairly deep. Selecting or interacting with items in the inventory can be clunky or imprecise. Over time, it feels like a shade too many puzzles send you back and forth across the entire game world more than might be ideal. Whilst the voice acting itself almost exclusively hits every line and punchline with finesse and personality, here and there, lines seem to fall ever so slightly late. Perhaps a quirk of the technology that lies beneath. As a Monkey Island fan, it's hard to imagine how it feels to play through without a head that's full of lore. But for lifelong followers of Guybrush's misadventures, this is as good as it's been for a very long time. Funny, captivating, superbly paced, contemporary, and packed with neat ideas and eccentric characters. This is what we've been waiting for since LeChuck and Guybrush emerged from, well, if you know, you know. And if you don't, it's time to go back to the originals.